Can you all hear me? Let me give that a nice tilt there. Oh, look at that, so much better. Look how much nicer that is. My goodness. Looks more presentable now. Ain't that great? Okay, now I need to figure out how to get my chat up. Hold on. Chat. Come on. Yes, I'll put her tablets. Yes. Okay. And then hello. Hello. There we go. We are popping. Okay, and then we need to pull up chat. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm a streamer. Guys, I'm a streamer. I know what I'm doing. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer, guys. This is insane. Took forever, though, to get me set up. But that's okay. I don't think people are going to like the idea of having a tarot reading via marbles, but we'll see. We'll see what people think. I want there to be, like, randomness to it. Okay. Also, for those who don't know, we have a sponsor. Put in the code POGSE12162, I believe is the number, and get 16 free meals. So thank you for HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, I want you to remove the branding of the number. V365, hi. Give me a second here to pop in. I have not opened up the queue. I don't think very many people are going to be... How are you, V365? You're the only one in right now, so there's no necessity to be in the queue right now because you're the only one here. Completely fine. Hello and welcome. You are more than welcome in here. What can I do you for today? There is a bit of a delay, so I apologize for that. Please keep that in mind. Can I add play with viewers? Let's see. Extensions. My extensions. Where is it? Let's do component 2. Done. Okay. Exclamation point join should get you in. Was going to try with marbles, but we're playing pretty late, so I'm probably not going to actually do marbles, but that's okay. There we go. Everybody is welcome in the chat. Everybody is welcome to say hello. Once again, today's sponsor is HelloFresh. V365, there you are. I gotta restart Steam. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to pop. Hello, V. How are you today? I hope you are well. There is a slight delay, so bear with me on that, okay? Because I am streaming to 2 platforms, so there's going to be a slight delay. So apologies for that. Ah! You! Can I get a reading on the guy I'm currently talking to? Is the connection will go somewhere? Sure. I can definitely do that for you. Again, apologies for delay response. Okay. I will have my handy dandy book. Also, you can be as descriptive about the situation or as lacking of further details as you want. I do not like pushing people for details. That is not fair by any stretch of the imagination to force anybody to give too much or too little information as they feel comfortable, so feel free to add details as needed. That is, I don't know my Roman numerals. 3, 6, is this 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 of swords. I know my Roman numerals. I swear on it. Okay. Have you been in a little bit of a lull lately? Just kind of down a lot? How have you been feeling lately? It doesn't even have to be about the situation that you're in, but just in general, your mood as of late. Because there definitely seems to be some very low emotions going on, but I get the sense of worry. But you're also good resting because exams. Oh, I hope you did well in your exams. I know the whole concept of exams. They are absolute. Exams were either really, really nice, or they were absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. So it seems you're in a bit of a recovery pace right now. It seems to check out. Your current state seems to be the case. That you are in a current state of rest right now. Have you... You seem to be overcoming something. Are you worried about this potential guy you've been talking to? Oh, you've only been talking to him for about a month. And they were okay? That's all that matters, right? Just chuck it through. So you've only been talking to him for about a month. Okay, so you are not afraid of the situation anyway. That is good. Okay, cool. That's good. Seems though it seems that you're moving towards unbalance though. I'm going to ask further from the cards when we move forward, but I want to double check this one because I think things are going to look a little rough. And one thing I always like to point out about tarot is that we also have freedom of choice. These are not guarantees, okay? That's something you need to understand. Also, I am not responsible for any choices you make because of these readings. Okay? We all have freedom of choice here. So, overwhelmed. Are you, I want to say you're a little bit... Usually it's a sign of overwhelm. Now, I don't know if this is actually referencing the guy you're talking about either, so this may be just a general consensus of how things could become. It does seem like as if you're moving towards a possible direction of becoming overwhelmed and dividing your resources without proper management of your time and energy. So I would definitely be wary of that. Involving this guy, though... I'm going to split the deck. 5, 6. So let's say 6 of Wands. Reversed. The list is open. I will ask for your question once you are next. Apologies for slight delay. I am streaming on multiple platforms, so it might take a bit for it to kick over. Just kind of a heads up. Have your question ready, but... Okay, so I would definitely be wary. Right now, you're focusing a lot of your time and energy towards this unbalance. So... Or not necessarily even on purpose, but that's what's currently happening. So be wary of that, because you have a lot to worry about there. I don't want to say out loud what this card says or means right away. I'm actually going to go to a second source real quick and make sure before I do. Okay. So, because this card usually is a bad news bear, it implies failure. But failure to what, right? So I want to make absolutely sure that this is what's indeed happening and what other keywords we could be looking at. Because there's going to be some difficult overcoming coming up. And I typed in the wrong thing, because of course I did. Of course I did. So, Six of Wands. Because I have a very strong... You might need to manage this before you even think about talking to this guy you're supposed to be... that you are questioning about here, V. Because it might be you might need to manage that first. I'm going to set you aside for a second. No, go away. Stop, cards. I would appreciate if you didn't do that. That would be fantastic. We're getting a lot of reverse cards, and that is not a good sign to me. But then again, reverses don't necessarily mean bad things. So keep that in mind. Just because they're reverses don't mean they're bad. It just means they're opposites. So we need to look at the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. It never usually works out in 3 cards. You usually have to pull about 5 or so. No. I don't think a tower moment is coming. But there is some kind of energy here that you are going to need to accept help on. Whatever it is, maybe it's energy management. Because if you don't work on that, you are going to end up flopping majorly. And what's going to end up possibly happening to you is you're going to run into a person with massive ego, I guess I will say. I don't know how well you know this person or anything. What are you doing, Squall? Get off the pool table. Get off the pool table. Thank you. Sorry, my cat is going... You went through a tower moment recently? Okay. So, what I would definitely think of then... I would just simply be weary. He does have an opposite personality to me. Okay? That's not a bad thing. I would just be weary because of you having your energy split off into different directions right now, because that could still lead you down a weird downfall right now. I'm also going to place this out because this is popped out. And I want to make sure that we are on the same page. This popped out randomly. This might be you. It is the Queen of Wands. So, I don't know if it fell up upside down or reverse side, but this definitely is a personality identifier. And it can either be introverted, but a sense of self-respect, self-confidence, self-established sense of self, or it could be courageous, confident, independent, social butterfly, and determined, right? But this sounds... This is very important, because I feel like this is what's going to become of you. I think this is trying to represent you, but I'm not 100% sure, especially with this card right here, showing that this is maybe your possible current mood, and the Queen of Wands showing that this is what you could become. The Queen of Wands is definitely not a bad card, no matter which way you flip it. This might be a representation of you, because these two are definite opposites, no matter how you look at it. So I am under the complete understanding now that this is you, this is him, and this is what you're doing to yourself. And you need to get this straightened out before you can even think about this guy. If you don't get this straightened out, this isn't going to work. Because once you get this straightened out, then this will become more clear to you on whether you need to take care of that or not. Does that make sense? So I would focus on that, and your answer will come a lot clearer to you. You're an extrovert? Okay. Social butterfly. Right? Social butterfly. I am going to give you an oracle from my... I love this deck. Great deck. Flimsy as hell cards, but that's okay. I'm going to give you an oracle real quick from Metatron's Mastery. Signs. I'll read you the passage that goes with it. Beautiful bird. From Spirit with Love. And that is number 50. It's one of the last ones in the book, actually. The angel feathers that appear at just the right time in unexpected places. The words of a song that resonate with what you prayed about last night. Signs are everywhere and come in many shapes and forms. So often you expect the big gesture, the booming voice in your ear, the crystal clear image in your third eye, or the answer landing on your feet. But angel signs are often softer. You are encouraged to open up to them at this time. Honey, no. No. Get off. Off. Back up. Off. I'm busy. Come here, honey. Oh! Come on. Thank you. She wants attention. Okay. You are encouraged to open up to them at this time. To the clairsentient feeling of this presence, the warmth or heat that overcomes you, the colors that you increasingly notice in new ways, the tingles in your body, maybe via a friend, associate or loved one. Nature, too, holds many signs. Maybe you have seen a robin who comes to visit, reminding you of a loved one who has passed. Be aware also of the power animals and the creatures that appear time and time again to bring your attention to quality that they embody. Numbers are also important signs. Maybe you have been seeing reoccurring ones: 1111, 2222, 303, 444, and 555. Numbers that keep reappearing trigger us to realize this is more than mere coincidence. This is a sign of our subconscious waking us up, letting us know we are not alone, that a loving force watches over us. You are drawing this card today because you have asked for a sign. And here it is, a sign that angelic light is with you, that your prayers and requests have been heard and you are being worked on, and that is all as well. There will be times when you hear him clearly and times when you feel him more absent, but he is always there. Remember, too, that sometimes angels have to step back if there is something we have to do alone, a lesson to be learned or a test to overcome, but you are never abandoned. Persevere, tune in, communicate, and listen. Signs are all around. Open up all your senses to experience them. I see 1111 constantly. I actually clocked, we don't clock out for break, but we do a punch to see how long our breaks are. So we punch out for break, we get paid for it, but it's still a punch out. And so my punch out was at 11:11 today. And usually it's just time, like checking the time. But for me to actually punch in at, or punch out for break at 11:11, I surprised myself. You see a lot of 12/12s. That's interesting. I don't know, have you done any research on numbers? On the actual angelic numbers? Oh my god, my eyes! What the hell? Your university's postal code is 1212. Oh my god. That's... Not really. Let's do a quick search. I don't have a book. So it looks like some sources say that it means your guardian angels are supporting, surrounding, and protecting you. Some say it's a powerful symbol of hope, contentment, gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm. It really just depends on what source you go for. Typically, I find personally that the number itself doesn't mean anything in particular, but just that by having repeated numbers over and over again is a way of saying, hey, I'm here. You know, because if you make it a single number, it doesn't work. 2 numbers, whatever. 3 numbers or more, that's a sign. I would start looking into that, because I don't like looking at repeated numbers online, because just in the first 4 websites, I have found 4 different definitions of what 1212 could mean. But if you see repeated numbers in general, that's just a sign in itself. That your angels are with you. They're watching you and protecting you. Meditate on the number. That could also act as a gateway to your guides. I am in no way clairvoyant or anything, but I do know people who have meditated on the numbers or on whatever's repeating in their lives that they're being used as a sign. When they meditate on those things, they get clearer responses and clearer messages than if they just let the moment be as it is, if that makes sense. Yeah, and it's one of the reasons why I don't go online very often for it, because I'm not trained in it. I don't know what books you would even go for. So I generalize it a lot. I see 1111 a lot, and the reason there's actually a lot of people who believe that 1111 is Metatron's number. That's Metatron's symbol. This is Metatron's symbol. So I definitely believe that that is a specific thing, but you would have to do deep research, and it would have to be more than a Google search. Look at multiple books. Is there a single thread that's following through all of these websites? Is there something that's specific to that number, or is it just your guide's way of saying, hey, what up, I'm here? You know what I mean? So I would definitely just take that into account. Someone was before you, Jesse, and I don't know if they're still here. We haven't done them yet. So you're very welcome, V. I hope that in time you get the answer that you're looking for that. Take your time regardless. You know what I mean? Like, just take your time regardless. Don't feel rushed. Short life, you know? Don't rush it. That's not what I will throw my piece of advice in there for you. I gotta scroll up and find them because I don't have the queue thing for YouTube. Corina? Are you there? Where is my phone? Okay, yep, that's muted. Good. Okay. Empty out the queue. There's no point in having that sit. Corina, are you still there? If not, I'm gonna jump ahead. Okay. Okay. I'm going to assume the Corina is not here. Jesse, we can do yours. V, you're also welcome to just hang out and vibe. Also, our tarot stream is sponsored by HelloFresh today. Up there, use the code POGSE12162, get up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts across 6 boxes for using the code POGSE12162. Helps me a lot, and you'll get all sorts of fun, cool stuff from HelloFresh. Okay, let's JY. Who is JY? Is he a love interest? Is he a friend? Is he someone important to you, if I may ask? Oop, one of my cards got flipped upside down. A friend, but you like him. Are you wanting to know when he will message you about being liked? Oh! And he knows it. Oh. So this is about... Ah! God damn it. I hate when that happens. Hi, honey. I'm busy at the moment. Any kind of message involving JY. Because I will say that when will he message me is a very specific question. I will admit that. That's a very specific question. And I don't know if these cards can pull that kind of work. Okay, I thought I saw a card flipped upside down again. It was me like, excuse me? We're not doing that again. Let me tip this up just a little bit. Hopefully the glare of the light above me isn't too much of a problem. Two of Cups. Okay, cool. I know this light can be a little obnoxious because that's just a straight bulb. There is no, like, cover on it, so it can be a little harsh for some people. So... set this aside for a bit. No, that was lame. I dropped the top card. That's not how that's going to work. No. If you want to tell that message, you're going to have to pop that card back out. Come on. One more, or I'm going to force it. One more, or I'm going to force a message out. Give me something else here. I don't have a lot to work with. I'm going to need more than that. Okay, that works. Thank you. Thank you, cards, finally. Okay. We have some very interesting cards we're going to lay out, but we're going to look at these two first. And I apologize, I have not mastered my cards quite yet. So, apologies if this takes a second as I look up the cards, because I have not learned all of them yet. So, we have the Emperor. There's definitely a person here of stability, a protector of sorts, someone who has a lot of reasoning, just an all-around great person to be with, right? So somebody of great I don't even want to say great strength, but they're a great aid. Whoever they are. I'm not sure if it's a representation of you yet, but there's definitely something here. This is a representation of a person. Definitely a person. Going backwards. Two of Cups. There's definitely love, passion, friendship, affinity, union. That is being sanctified here. How long have you known JY, if I may ask? Oh, okay. So almost 2 years now. You met during the pandemic, didn't you? You met because of the pandemic, didn't you? Oh my god, my eyes do not want to cooperate. Oh my god. Okay. So, I want to look something up first, because the 2 cards that popped out, I have not shown you yet, because it scares people, and I don't want people to instantly panic just because it's there. No! Get the fuck off! Are you kidding me? No! Are you hungry? Honey, I'm working. I don't understand. I don't understand you, sweetie. I love you, but please stop. Oh my god. Okay. So these 2 cards came out first. And I want to stress this is not mean evil, okay? That is not what this is. Okay? That is not what this card means. The only time you need to worry. Parasocial Perry! Hi! Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Go ahead and get into the queue. I am giving a reading to someone who is on YouTube. So go ahead and hop in with the exclamation point join. And I will get you next. So this is not a bad card. However, the 5 of Wands is a different story. Because imitation, right? Strenuous competition, struggle. Usually after some form of riches or fortune of some kind. Usually it's some kind of fight going on. There's a struggle going on. I'm going to re-look up the devil and read it verbatim, because that gets... have you guys been in a fight? Like a bad one? There's an end coming, but I want to say... Hi, Sharper Clairvoyant. He is dealing with this. Okay. So this is something that he is currently dealing with right now. There's a struggle. You've never... Okay, good. You are safe, right? Hi, Sharper Clairvoyant. I have someone on Twitch who is first. Someone on Twitch who is going first. So after them, it will be you. I need to find some sort of queue system for those who are on YouTube, or for those who because I'm not only just on YouTube, I'm on Twitch as well. I need to find a queue system so it works for all of them, so I can do everybody at once. And it's like, okay, you want to get into the one main queue, go here. But I can't do that. That'd be asking for too much. But yeah, this is definitely a representation of his, yeah. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube! Man, that is heavily delayed. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. I appreciate it. Be sure to check out some of my paranormal investigations I did with Chris Fleming. They are in a playlist. I need to add a couple playlists because I have uploaded videos since then and they need to be put in a playlist. Okay. What I want to look into further, though, is the Moon and the Knight of Cups. Because something else is also going on, right? So, the Moon. Okay, I've got that in my head. I need to look up the cups real quick. Because he's a messenger for this. This something is hiding. Hello, Challie. Shally. Apologies for the lack of pronunciation on your YouTube name. You are third in line right now. I have one person on Twitch who made it in first, and then we have one YouTuber before you. So you are third in line at the moment. You know what honestly would help is if I wrote these down, but I don't have spare paper. That would have helped. So you are third in line, if you would like to stay on. There is something going on, and he's a messenger. You're going to get a sign about this. Someone's going to send you a message of something hiding in the darkness. It's not evil. But there might be a hidden enemy. Possible error, deception, right? This guy. I wonder if someone is here to give you a message about what that hidden enemy is. Possibly. That there's something going on. And that somebody is going to give you a message about that. I'm going to get one more card to clarify everything, if at all possible. Because there's a lot going on here. And I need clarification. Unless they want me to pull an oracle card as clarification, which is possible. But I need more than this. This is not enough. Because I want to say this is a messenger for something involving this. Right? This battle that he's been going through. Because there is definitely a friendship going on. Oh. There's our balance. We have the Emperor with the High Priestess. Okay. So let me look at my handy dandy manual. High Priestess. High Priestess. That didn't help! I hate when they do this to me. So, she's, future has yet to be untold and a mystery and blah blah blah. Tenacity and science, and I feel like it's supposed to be the opposite of the Emperor, or maybe in correlation with the Emperor. Not the same person, mind you, but I wonder if this is who you're supposed to get the message from. Someone mysterious. Who knows deeper wisdom, right? The deeper sciences of things. Okay, so I'm going to give you an oracle. Because there's something else going on. And quite frankly, we need more than that. I love this deck, by the way, what I'm about to use, but oh my god, the cards are so thick! The cards are too thick! The cards are way too thick! Like, I can't even... Here, watch. I can't even, like, barely, like... I can barely shuffle them. Oh my god. Also, for those who are just joining us, use the code up at the top right-hand corner of your screen there. This stream is actually sponsored by HelloFresh. Use the POG, POGSE 12162 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts across 6 boxes. They include all sorts of stuff like desserts and specialty meals and the like. Whoop! All right. And it's got 2 different ones here. Yeah! If you're with Stream Elements for long enough, they'll start doing sponsorships with you. Just kind of nice. I'm trying it, hoping something comes out of it. Hopefully something comes out of it. Okay. How's that look on my screen? Peekaboo. Okay. Circumstances have affected your energy. You may be feeling disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed. You may be bumping into things or forgetting if you locked the door or turned the iron off when you left home. Stop whatever you are doing. Breathe. And let yourself be here. Call your dispersed energy back to your heart. Imagine any imbalance or excess energy flowing into the earth and feel the calmness of nature in exchange. Nature uses this energy for growth and expansion. This is symbiotic, co-creative process that we need to remember and honor. When you recenter, you will begin to feel more aligned, relaxed, and at peace. This may also be a message to spend more time outside. Nature lovingly resets your energy. It holds no judgment, but simply allow and accept. So get outside. And Soul Song. This one's fun. I like this one. Okay, Soul Song. So, your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as a pulsating light moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and is the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song with your physical ears, know it exists. We know animals hear sounds we can't. Your song is always resonating through the universe along with the music of the spheres and the sound of the universe made when it was first born. The greatest song of them all, Om. You can tune into it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from your highest and most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves in your inner world will help you tune into your soul song. Or you can go out into nature. I think this is a sign. This is a sign. The music of nature will balance and detoxify, along with the sounds of the earth, and you will find the steps to take next. Get outside, bitch. Get outside. Go touch grass. Go touch some grass. With that all said and done, there's a lot going on. And I do fear that you're going to kind of split off your energy a bit. So, ground yourself. Keep yourself together. Because if you can't keep yourself together, A, no one else will. But B, if you need to help him for any reason, he or she, I'm not sure, there's nothing you can do. Because you've exhausted your own energy, right? Hello, Corinna. We'll be going to you soon. No, wait. You did. You never responded. You did. And there's people in line now. I'm sorry. But definitely ground yourself for what's coming up. And just be in the moment. I normally would say be prepared, but I think in this moment you need to kind of just be with the universe right now and just be at peace with yourself right now. There's a lot going on with this person and you need to be grounded. Whoever this messenger is, because especially if the messenger is going to be passing information to you and you're not grounded, this can send you down a spiral. So go outside and touch some grass. If that does any good for you. And I hope that resonated with you. Who was next? But, well, at least I know that there are no problems between us. I don't think so. I think you just need to concentrate on yourself right now. Because you'll be a better anchor if you're grounded. Both metaphorically and literally. Once you do that, as far as the cards can tell, now who knows, maybe that Five of Wands and Devil meant something else. Maybe it could have been a forewarning of something bad coming. But even if something bad is between you two, the person on Twitch was next, then me, then Shaylee. Thank you. Even if that was a warning of what's going to be coming up with Jay, that's still not an excuse for you not to ground yourself anyways to get ready for that. So I can't say there isn't anything that's going to happen. But no matter what happens in this situation that they're currently going through, you still need to ground yourself and remember to replenish your own energy, both literally, spiritually, and mentally. And yes, emotionally. Allie? Yes, there is. There is a person on Twitch right now who is next, and then there's 2 people ahead of you on YouTube. You would be the 3rd person on YouTube. Yes. You're very welcome, Jesse. You have a good rest of your night or day or wherever you are right now. My eyes will not chill out. Oh my god. I can type. Lovey! When I call your name. Also, there is a slight delay. I am streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, so please keep that in mind, as there will be a slight delay, okay? So kind of keep that in mind. But no, hold on to your questions, and we might... A new subscriber, can I be added? Yeah, you can be added. You're 4th in line, I believe. You know what? I'm going to pull out my phone, and I'm going to start writing people's names down, because I can't keep track of everybody. You know, for someone who's done multi-platform like this, you'd think I'd come up with a system by now. Nope. That's asking too much. That's asking way too much. Notepad. If I could spell notepad right, that would be great. Thank you, Sharper. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Good vibes! Yes. Gimme. Gimme. Phone, why are you slow? Why are you so slow? Why are you so spicy? Phone, why are you so spicy? Okay, so we have... What's your name? Parasocial. So we have parasocial. Can I ask the outcome of me and this person's romantic relationship with Big B? Y'all are in about the love relationships this week, by the by. Y'all are in it for the love relationships. Yeah, you definitely can. Let me write down... Okay, so we have no honey. We have parasocial, sharper, Chally, Allie, Lovey. Okay, I have a list going. Yeah! Also, for those who are just jumping in, this stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. Use the code POGSE12162 and get up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts across 6 boxes. Available with that code, or if you're on Twitch, you can also click the banner below the title and all that in my information boxes. Parasocial. I have other tarot decks we can also play with today. So, I might have to change contacts. Oh my god. So, we have the traditional Rider-Waite. We have Thoth. We have Prisma, one of my personal favorites. I love the art on this, by the way. Also, everybody watching, these are also optional for your readings, so pay attention. If you find a deck you like, keep that in mind for your reading. Very Van Gogh-esque art. You want Prisma? Alright, we'll do Prisma. That way, you guys have in mind some of the tarot decks that you can look at. Any of them vibe with you. You can choose that deck. Because even though I might have a deck that I'm like, ooh, this one really vibes, I'm just a translator. I just translate. Like, it's not about me, it's about you, so. Prisma it is. What is this relationship for this person? Lisa, I have a queue going. So if you want in on that, I can add you to my queue. Ooh, you went flying. Yeah, I'll take you. King of Wands. If you would like a reading, I can add you to my queue. Lisa. The Magician has come up twice now. Not in this reading, but in a previous one there was a Magician that I put away as well. Alright, fine! Jesus. Fine! I'm going to cut for this next card. Ooh. Look at that. Hi, you have a tower. Don't panic. Do not panic. If there's one thing I've learned about tarot is that you do not panic just because you see a card that you do not like. Do not panic. Alright? Don't panic. parasocial, you said you were wanting to know about other person's romantic relationship with you. May I ask, how you know this person and what you want or expect out of this relationship? Just so all our ducks are in a row. I met them online. We've been through a rough patch, but we're talking again after a long time apart. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I do want to be with her, but I'm concerned she doesn't feel the same way about me as I do to her. So, one thing I will already tell you as a personal piece of advice is, and this doesn't have any... Okay, it wasn't squall. I was like, excuse me, cat. Oh. You're sleeping on your chair. Never mind. Is the right thing to do is to just simply ask. In general. Because, and if you ask with kindness and accept that there's a possibility that they may not like you back, it'll also soften the blow if you do get denied. Asking them of what they want with patience, and if you really want to commit to this person, with love. You're at it, hon. You're on here. I've got you on here. Okay? You're in here. Okay? Don't worry. You're in there. Trust me, I added you. Patience. Patience, young Padawans. Do you feel you have any kind of influence over this person at all? Like, do you feel like they... Not that they take your word as gospel, but that they definitely can be persuaded by you because of just you being you? Because the King of Wands suggests consider how you might take charge by inspiring others. Unremittingly follow your passions. But yet the Emperor, take care to use your increased influence for good. Try not to become superior to those around you, but rather foster them in a way that allows for growth. Okay. I would just be careful of that. List Twitch. You have to go to Twitch if you want to be on the list on Twitch. Like, I can't help you with that one. Yep, you're good. So I would definitely, if you feel that you have some kind of influence with them, remember it's not about power and control, no matter which side of the relationship you're on. No matter which side is involved, remember it's about growth. You're trying to help them grow. It's not about influence and follow the leader. It's about influence to let them be who they are and grow within their own pace, soul, spirit. I know a lot of people are worried about the tower, but the first thing I want to ask is, has there been a tower moment? And the Tower moment usually means something big, drastic change. Usually. Usually unwelcome change. The Tower suggests a sudden and unwelcome change after mindless self-absorption. Eventually, equilibrium will restore itself. Like tectonic plates slamming into place, be ready for it. Reap what blessings you can from its swift ruination. Amidst the rubble, there is a truth long rejected, and in a way, you will be set free. You have a chance to start anew on firmer ground. Just be prepared. I don't foresee anything bad happening. I'm not clairvoyant. I am not psychic. This is going off a strict, raw intuition of my own as a human being. I would just be careful. Give them space to grow. Jasmine, yes, the list is open. I think you're going to be my last one, though, because I already have a lot. So I'm going to take you, and I'm going to close the list here. He was closed on Twitch. And I have all of you who are here on YouTube. Parasocial, you're welcome to hang in. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people before you. I can ask for clarification. I don't think it'll be a falling out. I don't think so. I doubt it. It wouldn't make sense to put the Tower at the end of, hey, you know, you can be an influencer and remember to do it for growth. Oh, by the way, bad thing. Like, it just doesn't make sense to do that. Parasocial, you're welcome to hang out, though. There's another tarot reader that I'd like to raid on Twitch. But you are also welcome to head out. And also, for the sake of this, we are not doing reverse. We are not doing reverse readings for this, by the way. They're all going to be normal. Also, can we just appreciate the art, by the way? Can we just appreciate this beautiful work of art that is this freaking deck? Like, can we just gaze upon it? It is gorgeous. Thank you, Parasocial. I actually appreciate that. I mean, like, also, they're silver lined. Don't know if you can tell that or not, but silver lined. 5 of Pentacles. Where is my book? Over here. Okay. Go over there. Pentacles. I just closed the list. I have 6 people, 5 or 6 people. I still need 6 people to get through. And I'm going to have to be heading to bed. I have therapy tomorrow. And I have a chiropractor appointment tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. You're more than welcome to hang out. But I need to get some sort of cue in for those who are on YouTube. Because there is an interest for people on YouTube. But there is nothing for a cue for YouTube. And it's stupid. A troubling card. The 5 of Pentacles warns of utter vanquishment. This may be a result of your own mishandling of a situation. Wow! You can't make this shit up. The situation, or the sheer unhappy randomness of fate. Either way, you have reached rock bottom and you simply must accept your unmitigated defeat. As you learn the bitter lessons of humility, Your true needs become starkly apparent. This is opportunity for you. Everything that had power over you has been razed to the ground. Rally and amass what little you need to start again. Yeah. However, this doesn't mean that you're not going to be friends, right? This doesn't mean that you're not going to see them ever again, right? This just means the topic of the relationship is not going to be titled that anymore. Potentially. Now, you do have freedom of choice. I don't believe tarot can guarantee futures. I don't believe that at all. Do I feel it can be changed? Yes. If you do this and let them grow at their own pace, let them figure it out. Does that guarantee anything? No. But you're going to be better for it. Okay? Let them grow. Give them a nurturing place for them to grow, but let them grow at wherever they are going to grow as a human. You are not supposed to influence others for your own benefit. Sorry to burst people's bubbles, but you don't owe anyone anything, and neither do they owe you anything. Forceful influence for your own personal gain is called manipulation. Don't do that. Focus on letting them be who they are and let them grow. And if you give them that space, hate to be the right wing man, but it's like, hey, bro, if you give her space to grow and be like a human being, like, chicks dig that. Like, no shit. It's the right thing to do as a human being, right? Give her space to grow and let her develop. You already know how you apparently feel about them. If they don't, or even if they already have space for that, you need to give them space to let them decide for themselves. Okay? Because at the end of the day, I would not. Do not rush. Life's too short to rush. Right? Now, as advice, but please remember, I am not responsible for you have your own choice, and I am by no means a professional of any shape or form. I am not responsible for anything good, bad, ugly, or stupid that might happen because of any advice I give, either by translation of the cards or my own advice out of my own mouth. You can just simply ask her. I don't know how long you two have been apart, okay? And I don't know how long you two have been at ends or anything like that. How long you've been reunited. You don't have to ask right now. Because it's very well possible you'll be with her long enough to realize you'll start picking up signs and be like, look, I get it. I fucking get it now. And you won't need to worry about asking. Maybe she'll even come to you and tell you eventually you won't need to ask. But don't be afraid to when you give her some time. Well, what kind of time frame? If you are anxious to ask, that is your head. If you are patient to ask when she is happy and you are both safe to do so, that is your heart. Your intuition gives you the equivalent of the two. Trust your heart. Use your head. Use your intuition. Okay? Don't rush. Let them grow. Let them figure it out. And if they say no to you, that's okay. Ask if you still want to be friends, and that's okay too. And if they don't want to be friends, it wasn't meant to be, and that's also okay. You'll have a grieving period. That's normal. That's human. Can't make that up if I tried. Emotional well-being. I'll read you the passage from the book. Okay, ready? Number 7. You may have been experiencing unusual or symbolic dreams recently. If so, it is time to get a journal and write them down. Doing so also helps you unlock your subconscious, aiding your emotional health, another aspect of water's deep energy. With this card, the fluid and magical element of water is inviting you to cleanse away your stress, pain, and difficulties, and to feel held in its safe current where you can float and play. All that is heavy in your physical body becomes light within water, and as you become buoyant, you are able to relax, unwind, and feel carefree. Water is with us throughout life, from the water within the womb, from which we are born, to the water we drink every day, to the water in which we cleanse our body. Water is essential to life. You are reminded to drink enough water and blessed to charge water with good vibrations for health and happiness. The cells in your body become filled with light as you upgrade your system. Water is needed to help this ongoing evolutionary process. Getting in physical touch with the element of water is very healing to you right now. To rebalance your emotional body, sit beside a river, a lake, or the sea. If you can't be near water, visualize it. See yourself sitting on the shore with waves softly coming in and out. Use your breath to match their rhythm. The waters of the ocean connect you to the hidden realms beneath. The dolphins who are there remind you to play and have fun. Not to be so serious, but to find once more your childlike curiosity about life and all that it has to offer. Just as the dolphin dives fearlessly to you, you too are encouraged not to be afraid to explore your own hidden depths and listen not just for the surface emotions within water's memory, but to deeper emotions that may be buried on your own seabed. The sacral chakra is also highlighted here with the illustration of the, how do I pronounce that? Icosahedron, a symbol that your body naturally understands as it does color its subconscious language. An icosahedron is a 20-sided die. Wink wink, I'm a nerd. Imagine the shape flowing into your sacral chakra and releasing old hurts, shocks, or experiences, bringing strength and balance back to your center of creativity, sexuality, and life force itself. All as well as you float in water's embrace. Dive in, explore, play, and be renewed by all that is offered. I am so sorry, Melina. I have my list closed for the time being. I have 6 more people to go through tonight. If I can get the energy to do so. So, you're welcome to vibe. You're welcome to hang out. But my list is closed for the time being. You're welcome to vibe, though, and hang out. You're very welcome, Parasocial. You are always welcome back. I do more than just tarot streams. I just played Stray, and oh my god, did I cry. Drink your water, bitches. I cried. Did I cry. It was a rough one. Stray is a harsh one. Whew. Whew. Okay. Next up. Sharper! The one who's been keeping track of my list! You are an absolute blessing, by the way. You did not have to do that. Sharper, at all. You did not have to do that at all, and I greatly thank you for it. You are a blessed being, and you are a sweetheart for that. So thank you for keeping a list going for me. It's bullcrap that they don't have anything for YouTube. I'm going to pull this back just a bit. How's that look? Does it look a little better? Dear lady, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to change the title. List is closed, but welcome to Vibe. There we go. What is next to come in my love romantic life? You get to choose what deck you would like to use. What you just saw was Prisma. An absolute joy to work with. We have the traditional Rider-Waite. Yes, you are welcome to vibe, though, and hang out. It is 11:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am tired. Yeah, I am so sorry. I have 6 more people to go through still, assuming they're all here still. So, you're welcome to vibe, though. You're welcome to chill. You're welcome to come hang out, come hither and vibe. I also have a couple of generic decks. Wild Unknown. This is a nice one. We have a very generic purple tarot. Came with no... This is also one of the only few tarot decks I have ever seen that didn't come with a manual. Like, who does that? Who does that? Every deck comes with a manual. Nope. That's not true. Look at that. It even says on the bottom, guidebook not included. That is bullshit. Gift Republic. We need to have a chalk. I also have the Thoth. I have the traditional Rider-Waite. I have my Prisma. I don't use it much. But I also have a rune card deck as well. I don't use it often, but some people really like runes. So I have a rune deck as well. But those are your options. You are more than welcome to pick from that sharper. Whichever one you want. Also, I am so sorry for yelling at you earlier, sweetie, okay? You're sleepy. I know. I'm sleepy too. What is rune? So these are based off of, runic symbols. So you might be familiar with, like, these runic symbols. But it uses runes in the form of tarot spread, right? Or in the way, tarot runs. But they're runes. In each of these cards, I accidentally destroyed 3 of the cards that belongs in this, because I left it in the laundry. Completely destroyed them, because I left them in my pillowcase. Learned that lesson the hard way. So I don't do that anymore. But, there are potential options. I do have actual physical runes, too, but I don't use them for these purposes. Because I have the cards. Why would I use, like, stones when I have cards? That makes it so much easier. So, I'm actually going to take the book out. Ah, no! I'm an idiot. Okay, so. God, I hope my eyes can last. My contacts are starting to dry out. So whichever one you want to do. Do you want me to use rune? Because I will. It's not often I get to use rune. Runes. Any that have love messages. I mean, all of them have love messages. The traditional Rider-Waite is like your basic default. Regular deck? Okay, we'll use the regular deck. We'll use the traditional Rider-Waite. Prisma, step aside, please. No! If you pull out more than 3 cards, it's not happening. I'm also getting tired, and what's happening now is I'm getting slackish. So I can't guarantee this isn't going to work. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the moon, I know for sure, is usually something that hides in the shadows. For sure. Queen of Wands. Wands, where are you? 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, reversed. World. I need to see what these mean before I can start putting them together. Okay. So far, this is the main focus card right now. 10 of Swords. Reversed. King of Swords. Okay. So, Joanna, hello. My, list is closed. I can already feel my contacts drying out. So, I apologize in advance. My list is closed. You are welcome to stay and vibe. As I slowly feel myself fade away into the darkness of sleep within my own pillow. I need to refresh, so I'll read you the points here. Okay. Moon. Hidden enemies. Danger. calumny, darkness, terror, deception, error. Hold that thought. Queen of Wands. Especially reversed. Good, economical, obliging, serviceful. But also signifies opposition, jealousy, deceit, and infidelity. Okay. The World. Stagnation. Basically. So, what I'm already getting. You're stagnant for some reason. You're very stagnant. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Swords. It's a Ten of Swords. You're going to have some kind of temporary advantage going on, though. This is where you're sitting. Some sort of error. Sounds a little true, but overall I feel okay. That's good. That's good. Jealousy is ringing through my head for some reason, but you are stagnant at the moment. You're going to have some kind of temporary success going on. With the King of Swords. Whatsoever rises out of the idea of judgment and all its connections. Power, command, authority, militant, intelligence, law, offices of the crown. Ace of Cups. Okay. Keep working on me daily. That's honestly the best you can do. I see a lot of negativity in this reading. I almost feel like you're gonna get... Something's gonna... I almost feel like something negative is going to come and try to do something about this. King of Swords is a person. Usually of some kind of authority or anyone that involved with judgment or authority. So like a king, the crown. Are you going through a lot of personal struggles right now? Like, are you going through something, working out, working, however, I just had a negative talk with my person. Do you feel stale? Very small struggles. But they're consistent. Or at least they keep reappearing. They're constant smalls. It's not like once in a while you'll like trip over a stone. It's like Clockwork. Sure. Sure, absolutely. I'm going to give you an oracle. Because something's going on. And I can't pin what it is. I'm also tired. That's part of my problem right now. I definitely do not feel stale at all. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Good. We have obstacles as master life path number. Makes sense. I just wonder if that obstacle is what... Because I take it you don't date much? At least I think you don't date much? Or do you? Because if you do a lot, that might be part of your obstacles. Because let's just admit it, dating is weird. Let's just get that out of the woodwork here. Dating is weird. That is the second time I have drawn that. This session tonight. I have a person right now, but I'm a free spirit. Okay. Person in air quotes. There are signs that are being shown to you all the time. I literally read this earlier tonight, so I don't even need to reread it. There are signs being shown to you right now. Your spirit guides are constantly throwing you signs. Are there animals you constantly see? Is there a constant number you constantly see, which is the most common one? Do you constantly take note of a specific smell you might notice? Is there a specific animal that reminds you of something that keeps showing up? There is repeated signs that are being delivered to you. Are there certain colored feathers that keep showing up at your door? Pay attention to those signs. One cut. Ha! God damn it. I couldn't have done that again if I tried. It's the card of love. Dream signs, literally. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to them because they're trying to tell you something. I'll read you from the book. How do you love? And how are you loved? When pulled, this card typically focuses on your relationship with a partner, although it can also apply to non-romantic relationships, such as with a parent or other loved one. We know that a loving bond with another person, when expressed in its highest form, is like the rose in full bloom pictured on this card, a beautiful, sacred thing. However, just like the rose, love is delicate and needs to be handled with care. It needs time, attention, and gentleness for you to benefit from its full glory and wonder. Love, once seated, can weather any storm as long as work and energy from both sides are put into it. Consider the state of your own relationship. Is it one that is based on mutual love and consideration, or is it wilting from neglect, disinterest, or abandonment? Ask yourself, when was the last time I did something for my partner? And when was the last time they did something for you? It can be something practical or emotional. Love can be expressed in many ways, but it needs to be demonstrated and felt in some shape or form. Touching each other, a moment's embrace, cooking a nourishing meal, offering help and assistance, or just giving each other your time and full attention, as well as the gift of your presence. Maybe you have forgotten what it is to be truly loved, truly wanted, and truly connected to someone. Maybe you have never been shown love or had no role models to inspire you. And yet, love is within us all. It is always there, an energy that is freely available if we break down our walls of resistance and realize that we give out, we get back. Like attracts like, and any test or challenge in love is there to make us question, learn, and appreciate who we are and what we feel we deserve. When we feel we deserve, we will receive back. What we feel we deserve, we will receive back. So, if you feel taken for granted or underappreciated, ask yourself why you have allowed this to happen. That is the one line I disagree with in the book. Right? Like attracts like. And it happens, right? Especially in abusive situations. But just because it's happening didn't mean you asked for it. Right? Just because it happened and you think you deserve it doesn't mean you chose for it to happen. You can do things to prevent it, possibly. But at the end of the day, it was someone else's choice. And yes, you could have chose to leave, but you're not always in that position to leave. It's like the one line I don't agree with in the book. Sometimes we didn't ask for it. And well, of course we would go, well, why do I deserve this? Why did I ask for this? Because you were put in a situation like that. That's like the one line I don't agree with in the book. It stems from not loving ourselves enough, and therefore not expecting much in return. Think of how you demonstrate your love, and what you expect from it, and what you truly believe is its highest expression and form. From young, passionate love to love that has survived decades of life experiences, the principles remain the same. Seek an expression of the love that is the source of all creation, a state of being as natural as breathing in and out. Allow love to grow now in your heart and in your relationships. It is there for all. No one is excluded from its promise and beauty. It is a good card. That one line, though, varies. Right? And it's almost like it's trying to tell us, like, hey, despite the fact that you don't know how to be loved, just suddenly love yourself. And it doesn't work that way. Anybody who's gone through trauma knows that it takes work, and it takes time, and it takes energy. And I'm not done with the person I'm currently talking to, so give me a moment. You are also not the one next. Chaley was next, and then Allie was next. So I will give them time to respond, and then you can ask your question. And just because you are posting a comment does not mean that they're not there. Okay? I will call you out when it is time. What did I just say? I give them respect and time to come in. If something happens and they have to get skipped, then that happens. But just because you are responding right now does not mean that they're not here. You will respect the queue line. Alright? So I would definitely look inside yourself, Simba. Remember who you are. I'm tired. So definitely, yeah, see, everybody, that's it. Respect the queue. Don't forget to love yourself, and don't forget to nurture. You may be going through obstacles and you are very much a free spirit. Make sure that free spirit is coming from the light inside of yourself and that you have love. Okay? That is what is important. No matter what relationship comes forward, learning to love yourself is going to mean a lot, because then you will know what to expect and what you will want out of a relationship, okay? So be sure to do that first. And it sounds selfish, but you kind of have to. And I'm sure there's a couple of exceptions to the rule. There always is. But in this case, don't forget to look inside yourself, find that light, and nourish yourself in the deepest parts of your soul and love. Okay? And I will leave you with that. Of course. And thank you for jumping in. And thank you for keeping track of the queue. Like, you did not have to do that. Eventually, I just had to bite the bullet and just, bite the bullet and just write it down. Normally, I just do these streams on Twitch, but I was like, yeah, I'll throw in YouTube. But I've got to do something more than just this, because I've seen, there's one girl on Twitch who I follow, and she does streams for tarot readings. And actually, if you guys want to, you can hang out after I'm done with the last one. I don't know if I'll have the energy for it, but we can always do a collective reading. Collectively as a group. But we'll see where my energy goes, because I can feel myself starting to get heavy. Do you want to come here? Do you want to meet the people of YouTubes? Come here. Do you want to meet the internet? Come here. She's like, you yelled at me earlier. What makes you think I'm going to come over now? Come here, baby. Come here. It's okay. This is Squall. She's the little goober who decided to run through the cards and be an absolute bonkers. This is my baby. She's my best friend, and I held her a lot after I played Stray. You're a good girl. You're a little obnoxious little shit, but I love you anyways. Not on the counter. No. You can go back on your chair. I'm busy. Thank you, Squall. I love you. Okay. Chaylee. Chaylee. Chili? Chaylee? Chalet. Also, for those who do not know, my stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. Use the code POGSE12162 and earn up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts across 6 boxes, which includes special meals and desserts you can take advantage of. Okay, Chaylee, I saw you earlier. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to see if I can get you to come up. If not, then we will move forward to Allie. One more call for Chaylee. One more call for Chaylee. Going once. Going going twice. Fuck. And we're on to Allie. Okay. Which deck would you like to use? Hi, Lisa. You're still good. We're moving on to Allie now. Lisa, you are second from the last. So, you're still good. So, Allie. Is it a good idea to introduce my crush Noah to my mom Juliana this week? Deck 3. Which one was deck 3? Was that Prisma? Twitch is off the list, by the way. Good night. You rest well. And thank you so much for helping. You did not have to do that, you sweet bean. So... Allie, was that, the Prisma deck you wanted? Or was that something else? Oh my god. Prisma, okay. Get in there, you little shit. Who fell? What fell? 2 of Swords. Cool. Ooh, interesting. I am not going to have trouble sleeping tonight, that is for sure. 2 of Swords. To departing greatly from the cold clarity of Ace, the Two of Swords is a warning against illusion and false reality. No matter how guarded you are blind. If you are blind to the situation at hand, you will miscalculate and blunder. Don't flinch from the truth, as it is often less desire than many insidious realities your mind conjures up in the darkness. Do not let needless fears disturb you. Find balance. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Oh, Page. Page is, higher. When you draw this card, you've been handed a gift from the universe. This could be anything, a new job, a loan, inheritance, or even a budding relationship. It could be some untapped talent within yourself you are just beginning to realize. Whatever it is, it will further you reach your material in the material world. Use the jaunty confidence of the page to break ground with your new endeavor. There is the promise of greater wealth, security, and influence. It's a good time to be alive, so enjoy it. I find it interesting they're also back-to-back. Complete opposites. The nighttime, the daytime. Two swords, one coin. They're back-to-back with each other. Right? Snow, summer. There's definitely opposing forces here. I just find that very... And they almost link together. If you actually take these cards and you line them up by suit, they'll actually make a whole scene. But this is such an interesting duality, right? Standing, sitting, flowers, white. Like, it's complete opposites. And I love that. Something's back to back. What is your relationship like with your mom, and what is their view on boys, I guess? Just to kind of get that out there, if you are able to answer. Again, you never have to answer anything that I ask. It's never forced. So if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to answer that. Emperor. When you exude the Emperor's energy, you might naturally fall into a position of power. Take care to use your increased influence for good. Try not to become superior to those around you, but rather foster them in a way that allows for growth. By building others up, you improve the quality of life for the community as a whole. Very close. Okay, that's good. Let me scroll down and see. Oh, you guys have such a close relationship? Okay. Good. So why is it showing me two opposing forces here? Like, I don't discuss my love life with her. Never did. Oh, so you have a very close relationship with her, but you never really have discussed... She's a Gemini. She's a Gemini. Here's my thing. I don't typically look to the astrology signs. The only one I know really well is mine. I'm a Libra. I can't make decisions to save my fucking life. That's like, period. I can't make decisions to save my life. For myself, even. But, has there... Because this usually talks about influence and power, and what, at least in this deck regarding, your influence with other people. So there is going to be influence. So comparing Noah to, what's her name that you said, Juliana? Oh, you grew up different. It was never something we discussed. Gotcha. Do you feel that Noah and Juliana are kind of opposites in any way? Like, do you feel that they, are they a lot alike? Are they different? Because I'm wondering if that's what these two are, but I'm not 100% sure. I know you are this. They're opposites. Okay. Well, not opposites, but they're opposing, I guess is one way of saying it. Definitely different. Okay. So that might be what's going on here. 8 of Wands. So, if that is indeed the case, then you might have influence over both. Dad, be careful! You are in shot of the camera!
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know! You gotta be careful when you come down here and I have the camera on.
I didn't know you had the camera on. I don't know that. How do I know if you got the camera on?
I'm literally talking to a camera.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know if you...
It's right there, Dad.
I don't know all your stuff that you have. I'm just letting you know that I fed the cat.
Oh, okay.
Can I go back upstairs?
Yes. Great. Fantastic. Did you see a lot? Lovey, I'm going to give you a warning to stop asking. This is like the 4th time you've asked, and we've had to stop because my dad came downstairs. I will ask you if you are next. I will call for you if you are next. Okay, you saw skin. Great. Because my dad didn't have a shirt on. I know, but he was in just his undergarments. And with me also streaming on not only YouTube but Twitch, that can get me in trouble. So I hope so. Because it could have been a lot worse. It's not even that. Like, if he came down here in just his fucking underwear, that could have gotten me a terms of service strike on me. Could have gotten my channel shut down if they catch it. And yeah, I get that. But he knows I stream. He's like, I don't know if you're that killed my vibe. I mean, he's done that since I was little, but it's like, I'm talking to a camera. I've got 2 cameras set up. Do you know what it means to stream? He knows what it is. I talk to a camera. Yeah, he's done that ever since I was little. Like, he's walked around in his underwear since I could remember. Like, it was normal for me as a kid. I've had people tell me, like, that's not normal, and then other people tell me, yeah, that's totally normal, so I don't even know anymore. Point is, if it's from the stomach up, we're fine. I think we're fine. But he can't be doing that, and that could have been really bad. Okay. You're almost there. I'm not gonna go to sleep until these readings are done. I don't think we're gonna do the collective reading, but okay. 8 of Wands. You may be tired, but there's no stopping now. You're near the finish line and no time to slow down. Your situation demands one final burst of energy to propel you into a victory. Show hustle, don't hesitate. You're nearly there. Page of Cups. Okay. Something as simple and as pure as a bowl of water can imitate a journey of the heart. Don't hoard your emotions for fear of exhausting them. Take what little you have and give freely. You will find that whatever you expend will be returned to you in some grander, more compelling form. Surround yourself with love and light and embark. So, I feel like you have this influence over the both of them, right? Over both of these two. You're almost to the end of whatever this journey is that you're trying to... Sorry. Might help if you could see my fucking face. Whatever it is that you are pursuing this with, right? Do it with love and light, okay? I don't know if now's the time. I don't know if now's the time. But when you do, when your heart says it's time, do it with love and light. Do it with love for the both of them. And I think that's what's going to help you when you do decide to do it. And I do feel that's going to help you when it's time. Okay? I think that's what's going to help you the most. Because remember, it's not about, like, oh, look at this trophy I have, or, oh, look at this amazing parent I have, right? It's a unity of things. It's a mutual respect you're supposed to have. So, keep that in mind. Beacon. Okay. Very much, right? Same theme going on here. Same theme going on here. Let me read you. $44. You are reminded that you are a beacon of light to the world, a pledge of refuge for those in the dark, and a port of call in the storm. The world needs your light as never before. Look at the raging sea and humanity struggling to free itself from thousands of years of pain. So many holding up their hands for help, and so many drowning because they find no signaling the way home back to their own inner light. How are we to create mass awakening and change without people like you to help us? If you realize the power of your light, you would turn it up, not try to hide it. If you saw how many needed it, you would offer it fully. If you could see the difference your light makes to every single person you touch, you would never again doubt your true calling. You ask, but how and where and when? You block the light in you by waiting for the right time, the right circumstance, the right moment, when it is actually about just shining. Through difficult days and happy days, just shine, as you never know when it is needed and by whom. It will be noticed, it will be picked up on, and it will transmit its frequency to the right person and call forth the active service that is needed from you. To be a beacon of light for others to be noticed and to stand out, you cannot shine slightly, and you either shine or you don't. And you do, and you will. And your light matters. It always has. And you have a role just as much as anyone else. You ask, but how can the world ever change? It is by each person shining so bright that eventually the darkness diminishes. But the world needs many of you. No one can do it alone, and you are all reflections of each other, building a much bigger light than you can ever imagine. Beacons lit around the world, switched on, active joining together, feeding each other. When person's light gets low, it is recharged with the next light next beside it. Just keep passing the light and being the light. That is your role and your mission, and the angels and Metatron thank you for it. Without light workers on the ground, nothing is possible. But with each of you in place, everything is, and a new dawn can be born in the world, and every living being within it. So shine your light. I hope that resonated with you. I love that card. So simple. And I hear that message all the time anymore, too. Being the light that we need to be for the world. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. And thank you for hanging out. And vibing. Loved your energy and channel. I'll be back. Thank you. If YouTube is somewhere you want to stay, that is perfectly fine. I also stream on Twitch. I have a lot of stuff that goes through the chat log, and I have a lot more interaction there. That's where my main focus is, but if YouTube is where you want to stay, you are welcome to stay on the YouTube side as well. I also have links to donations and stuff like that on my Twitch. Either way, thank you so much for dropping by. Lovey. 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 You have a blessed night as well. You stay safe out there, stay cool. It's kind of hot in some places here in America, so I don't know where you live, but it's been hot here lately, and I'm not a fan. I am not a fan, to say the least. Where is the book for this? Oh, right here. Lovey. 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 You wanted it on so bad, and now that I'm calling you. Lovey. 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 Ooh, your message popped in. Does Gion see my messages in IG, his feelings? Can you rephrase the question? It's a little complicating there to read. Gion seen my message. Is that Instagram? IG? Oh my god, you goober. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Hard worker. Queen of Swords is a boss-ass bitch. There's literally a song named after this card. She's a boss-ass bitch. Slay like the Queen of Swords. Already right out the gate. Hard worker. Slay. Slay like the Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands. I just realized I'm reading out of the wrong book. Tells you how tired I am. Oh my god. Okay. The Queen of Wands is the vibrant expression of a brimming mind, sunlit, exuberant. She takes all the positive energy of fire and warms the world with it, radiating confidence and charisma. Her joyful display is infectious, inspiring positivity in others. As a result, she is a respected, productive leader. When you see her up in a reading, consider how you can incorporate her in living energy in your life. This is all quite a positive reading. My goodness. 10 of... Okay, let me look at Judgment. To be fair... The door swings open to reveal the spiraling, multicolored vortex that lies beyond it. Your present surroundings are a calm, deep blue, serene, but silent and wistful as a midnight mist. The overabundant rainbow vortex seeping in from the other world offers a welcome change of pace. The swirling mist beckons you in. Of course, crossing the threshold of the unknown will be daunting, and the end of the journey can always be sad, but it is time to take matter-of-fact decisions and decide if where you are now is worth stagnating in the face of resplendent rejuvenation. Okay. Ten of Chalices. The Ten of Chalices reminds us that life can be simple, unadulterated pleasure. Supported by family, our beliefs and traditions in our family, we can live in a calm community with each other. Our emotions link us to the supple lifeblood of the universe. Love connects us all. Life connects us all. We are one. My God, this is like the nicest reading I've ever done. I feel like you need to step out and do something. You're kind of stuck in this stagnation. I feel like you need to step out and do something. Get out of the stagnation that you're in. I think once you do that, it'll make things a lot easier for you. This is not his feelings towards you. This is what you need to do. I don't know 100% if he likes you or not. What I do know is there is this very strong caricature that was just described to me with a little bit of the cast of judgment. Needing to decide what to do with yourself. Because you have all of these things, and that life can just be the simple things. And maybe what's probably happening is that you're taking things a little too complicated and just need to be in the moment and just be blissful for what it is instead of constantly needing to make things far more complicated than it has to be. I think that's honestly like the grand scheme of things. Love for life. Love for life. Number 25. When was the last time your heart skipped a beat in excitement or race at the thought of new love or new experiences, or simply by being joyfully inspired by what life has to offer? Life flows when we follow our passions, and not when we feel beholden or a state of unrelenting boredom, apathy, or victimhood. Think of what you love to do, whom you love to be with, and where you wish to be. Passion for life has nothing to do with how much you have materially, but how rich your inner world is and whether you have serving yourself by following your dreams. You can have passions for a person, a cause, a project, a place, a calling, or any matter of things, yet you need to be passionate about something. If you are struggling and feeling disconnected from what you really love, let the light remind you of a moment in time when you felt truly alive, vibrant, and passionate. Maybe you have become dulled to all that life has to offer you, yet each day offers a new opportunity to find beauty and joy once again. It may be time to start a new hobby, find new interests, or seek out new people or places. Go with what your heart feels. It wants to try, do, and experience. You may also be being asked to rekindle some romance or passion in an existing relationship or find it anew with someone else. Maybe you have settled for second best, sold yourself short, or shielded away from any form of intimacy through fear of rejection or failure. And yet, connection and intimacy makes us feel alive and in touch with our true selves. Heart to heart, soul to soul. A deep connection with one who matches you vibrationally, body, mind, and soul is what you deserve and what you can achieve. But to earn that, you also have to be able to give that to another. Enter into the flames and whispers of your own heart where true passion resides. Become aware once more of its calling in your life, and have the possibility of leading a passionate life. Not a dull one shadowed by indifference, denial, or guilt, but a full, rich life where you look back with no regret at lost chances, meetings, or experiences, so you can say at the end of your days, I truly loved my life and I did what made my heart sing. You need this before you do anything else. This is what you're missing. That's that. And that's all there is to it. Then, what you're seeking will come to you later, once you get this. I hope that resonated with you. Lisa, are you in? Lisa? Lisa, 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 Lisa. Yada, oxen free. Lisa? Going once. Going twice. Going once. Going twice. Lisa? Jasmine, are you still in? Jasmine? 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 Going once. Going twice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you everybody who showed up. It is greatly appreciated. I am physically exhausted. I need to go to bed. Thank you everybody who came and got a reading today. It was a blast. I'm glad that I was able to provide some kind of clarity for some of you all. I am going to go upstairs and go to bed because I am tired. Everyone else, have a great night. You all take care of yourselves, alright? You all have a good one.
Easy, thank you so much for that raid. I hope your stream was awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. Relax. New moon in Cancer, relax. I feel like this is saying don't worry about what's happening on this new moon. What you need to do is rest so then you can go for the things you want. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, take care of yourself, please. Did they send this cold my way too to tell me to freaking get good rest good? Right, well, I told you, I think, before, that, like, if you didn't rest, they would make sure that they would give you no option, and I kind of feel like that's part of it. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for being here. Get your homework done, please. It's kind of rude, but in the most loving way, right? Very rude. Very rude. Alright. This was such a call out. Oh my goodness. Would love to know if the situation I'm trying to figure out is solvable. Okay, Erica, we absolutely can tap into that. I'm sorry, this was such a call out, Juice. Sorry. On my way to seduce my husband after my homework, of course. Yes. Books first. Husband second. my dad just came down in his undergarments as I was streaming, and he said, "How was I supposed to know you were talking to a camera? Oh no! I'm so sorry that happened." This sounds like something my dad would do. Honestly. But that would also require my dad to not fall asleep on the couch, so books before bumps, if you know what I mean, Juice. Okay, Erica, here we go. Here we go. We are doing a reading about if the situation you're trying to figure out is solvable. Okay. Hit the books. Then hit it. Oh, okay. Alright, well. Whew, you got 2 wands cards, which the wands are all about action. So I'm definitely seeing yes, but first you have the moon card here. So you have the moon, the Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. So, absolutely, yes, there is a solution for the thing that you're trying to figure out. But it might not seem so right now because the moon card is here. The moon card is confusion, it's illusions, it's having anxiety around the unknown. And I feel like this is maybe where you're at right now and you're feeling very confused about like how to solve this issue. But that's okay. Like, it's okay to be here right now because you're not going to be here forever. And the answer and how to get yourself out of this is on its way, and it's coming in very quickly because not only does the Knight of Wands come in quickly, the 8 of Wands is rapid movement. So the Knight of Wands is coming in to bring you a solution very quickly. I feel like it might be another person coming in to help you solve this all out, but they will be very passionate about figuring out how to solve this problem for you and with you. And then from there on out, things are going to move very quickly for you. It's going to be like go, go, go energy with this 8 of Wands, and you're going to be able to get yourself out of where you are very fast, and it's going to feel like a whoosh, and everything about where you're at right now will make so much more sense to you then. Because the moon is also not knowing things, but it's telling you there's a reason that you don't know the answer right now and that it'll come in the right time. So I feel like that's definitely what this is saying, and that the solution is coming at you real quick. So let's pull an oracle card for you. I saw your paranormal video with D-Tune. That made my day, honestly. Oh yeah, I said in May I was on Jordan D-Tune's first paranormal detour at the Bel Air house. Where did you see that, by the way? It was quite the experience. I have on my VOD channel, I have my experience where I talk about my experience on it, if you're ever interested in that. He's been playing the VOD from the Bel Air house on his nap breaks. Oh, okay. You know what? I saw that, but for some reason that did not compute in my brain that, oh, I'm in that. You know? That's so stupid. That was May, right? It feels like it just happened. I was like, wait, is this the treasure trove? It is the treasure trove. Is that weird? Am I being weird now? Wait, what? What? Did I miss something? Okay, anyway, Erica, I'm so sorry. Here's your oracle card. Having my own conversation. Okay. Okay. Okay, keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra, Erica. Keep your heart open to whatever it is. I feel like maybe this is help from another person to figure out how to get you out of this situation. And by keeping your heart open to like this option and not closing people off will help you here with the solution. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. I hope it was what you needed to hear. Thank you so much for the $5 and thank you so much for being here. You giving that spirit a tarot reading really makes me want to do that. Listen, I really want to do that too. More. And so what I've been thinking about doing, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I talked about it in that stream, I think, about how I wanted to get a spirit box and use the spirit box and then like give whatever spirit comes through the spirit box a tarot reading. And I thought about going to like places outside that I like not going to haunted locations or anything, but like going to places outside that I like, because I don't know if I want to do that in my house. Although this is pretty much like an open convention for spirits in my house already. So, I mean, it wouldn't really make any difference, but thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you so much, Erica. Thank you. Oh, yes, please. That would be interesting. Ooh, okay. A natural introvert. Hello, welcome. Watch it be my guide. You can do it by yourself. You can do it yourself. More paranormal evidence to me, I would think. Right? Also, if you have to go to bed, Muzi, I totally understand. Have a wonderful night if you do. Gotta go to bed now? Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful night, Squeezel. I still can't believe that I gave Edwin a tarot reading, honestly. I think about that all the time. And I definitely so on, where am I starting with this? Spirits can go wherever they want. Okay? I've learned that the hard way. They don't need a portal. They don't need a ley line. They can show up wherever they want. So, it would be very interesting to try to do that on stream. If I do that, I'd get a separate new deck just for spirit readings. Right? I would probably use the deck that I used on Edwin again just to do that because I already don't use it anymore. So. Good luck with your homework, Juice. If you somehow got Edwin. Oh, dude, like, Edwin's my homie. I feel like Edwin has decided that he's going to watch over the three of us. honestly. And he just pops in sometimes because, like I said, at the end of last stream, oh my god, I can't talk. At the end of last stream, I was telling you guys about how I was positive that Edwin came to visit me when Jordan was in the Opera House because it was his second paranormal stream, and I was in the bathroom. Of course, this always happens to be in the bathroom. Spirits love to visit me when I'm in the bathroom. I feel like spirits think it's so funny to come and like try to talk to you or like do shit in the bathroom because they're like, hey, this is so funny. So I was in the bathroom, and of course Edwin would be like, especially since he, I'm pretty sure, knocked that thing on Brian's head when Brian was in the bathroom. So already, great rapport over bathrooms. And he came into the bathroom, like, this was probably like an hour after the stream had started in the Opera House, and he was like, "You're not there." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. Thank you. I know I'm not there." And then he was like, "Well, you're not there, so I'll go protect," basically was what he was saying. And then he was gone. That was it. Do shit in the bathroom? Please. I wonder if he's been trying to communicate with Brian but has no idea. Brian doesn't believe that Edwin really even exists at all, potentially, so. But yeah. That... So here's the thing too. I don't believe that spirits can really hurt you anyway, and I really don't believe that there's any like evil spirits out there, like devil or demons or things like that can like, I just don't, just in my work and my experience, I don't believe that. But I believe that you need protection from how much energy you're exerting, especially when you're in a high tension scenario like that. You need to protect your energy because you can drain yourself very quickly. When you're so high anxiety like that, and it just lends your